Hi there, my name is Austin, one of Sellbrite's onboarding specialists, and this is the Listings 101 webinar. Today's webinar focuses on creating listings in Sellbrite to various sales channels such as eBay and Shopify. Also, I'm going to review how to use Sellbrite's templates and presets in order to make sure you can create listings in bulk efficiently. You can submit any questions in the questions box located in the top right hand of the screen while we're going through the software together. There will be a Q&A session at the end of the webinar, and your questions will be answered at that time. Additionally, you should have already built your products in Sellbrite from existing listings on your sales channels directly through the interface or via the product CSV file. If you have not done this just yet, then head over to our Help Center to sign up for our Getting Started webinar to learn how, or read our Steps to Go Live article to learn more about getting your account set up first. Let's go ahead and dive in. Step 1. Select products to list. There are two different ways to list products in Sellbrite. You can either use templates or presets. We will talk about both ways in this webinar and explain the difference between the two methods. But first, I am going to talk about creating listings using templates. Our template technology is what you use to list products to the marketplaces eBay, Amazon, Walmart, Jet, and Etsy. As an example, let's list the product to eBay to see how to create and use templates. First, you can click on the Products tab and then select All Products. The All Products page is a products catalog that you can use to see all of the products that exist in Sellbrite regardless of where they're being sold. This page is where you can come to create new listings to sales channels, so let's start here to find a product to list to eBay. To help you find the product you want to list, you can use filters to see which sales channels products are currently listed on or not listed on. Since we're trying to list to eBay, we can filter our products by selecting the checkbox next to the Is Not Listed On filter and select eBay. The result will show you all of the products that do not have an active listing on eBay. The product you list should also have a quantity, so click the Additional Filters option to reveal the total available filter. This filter allows you to find products based on their quantity. Enter a 1 in the From box and click Apply Filter. Now Sellbrite will show you all of the products that are not listed on eBay and that have at least one in stock. Let's select the Sellbrite t-shirt to list to eBay. But before we list this to eBay, let's check this product's data to make sure we have all of the information to create a complete listing on eBay. This is not a necessary step, so if you know all of your data exists in Sellbrite, you can go ahead and click the checkbox next to the product and click List Products on Channel. To access this product's data, click on the title of the product. This will take you to the Products Edit page. The Edit Product page shows you all the information Sellbrite has stored for this particular product. The data stored here in the product will be used to create the listing to eBay. At the very least, you want to make sure your product contains a title, UPC, brand, price, description, images, and quantity. This particular t-shirt has variations, so you can see all the size options in the Variations tab. You can click on the Variation SKU to make changes to a specific variation. So if you need to edit a variation's UPC or image, then click into the variation to make that change. To get back to the previous page, you can click Back to Parent to get back to the parent product, which is the product that contains all the variations. There's another tab on the Edit Product page called Custom Attributes, which are not required but can be extremely helpful. Custom attributes allow you to include product data that are specific to a product. For this product, material, style of shirt, size type, sleeve length, and country of manufacturer have been added as custom attributes. These custom attributes can be used to fill in certain fields in templates, which we'll see when we build the listing. Regardless of the sales channels, be it eBay or not, the product data here is the basic information that you'll need to create a listing to any sales channel. We will see how to fill in the channel-specific information in the next steps when we create templates for eBay. This product data looks complete, so you should be able to list this on eBay. To go back to the All Products page, from an Edit Product page, you can click Back to Products. Let's use the same filters as last time to find our product. Now we can click the checkbox next to the product and click the List Products on Channel button to list this product to eBay. It looks like we can't list this product because this product is uncategorized in Sellbrite. Sellbrite requires a category to help speed up your listing process in the future for products in the same Sellbrite category. I'm going to quickly assign a category to this product from the All Products page. This product is now categorized, so I can click the List Product on Channel button and select eBay as my channel to start the listing process. Step 2. Configure settings. Now that we've assigned this product to a category in Sellbrite, we can list this product to eBay. Step 1 was to choose a product, and we've done that. Step 2 requires you to confirm the default channel settings for your eBay channel. You only have to set up these settings once, and they will automatically be applied to every listing that you create through Sellbrite to your eBay channel. The first channel setting to configure is your shipping setting. Sellbrite has pre-populated the shipping setting with best practice values, which for eBay is free standard shipping. You can add additional shipping services if you want to offer more than one way to ship a product on eBay. Let's give buyers an option for expedited shipping. To add another shipping service, you can click the Add Domestic Shipping Service option. Let's select the shipping service Expedited Shipping, 1 to 4 business days, and charge buyers $10 for selecting that shipping service. Let's enter in $2 for each additional item purchased. International shipping is off automatically. Let's go ahead and keep it off. These settings look good, so let's click Save and Continue and go to the payment settings. For your payment settings, Sellbrite also pulled in your payment information from your eBay account, such as your PayPal address and location. Other options have been defaulted, such as handling time and returns, to align with some of eBay's best practices for selling on the eBay marketplace. Let's check to make sure the settings are correct. And everything looks good here. We can click Save and Continue to go to Step 3. Step 3. Assign category. The next step is to assign an eBay primary category to your Sellbrite product category. For example, the Sellbrite's product category is T-shirts. So, Sellbrite automatically search for the term T-shirts in eBay's category search bar. There are 5 eBay categories that match our search term T-shirts. Let's choose clothing, shoes, and accessories, men's clothing, shirts, T-shirts from the available eBay categories, as this best describes the products in the Sellbrite product category T-shirts. In the future, whenever we list products from the Sellbrite product category T-shirts, Sellbrite will automatically assign this eBay category clothing, shoes, and accessories, men's clothing, shirts, T-shirts to the listing as a default. Once you select an eBay primary category, then you'll be asked to fill out more information for this eBay category. Let's talk about the condition field first. Sellbrite has 3 condition options: new, used, and reconditioned. But sales channels such as eBay have additional conditions that don't necessarily match Sellbrite's conditions. Sellbrite allows you to map your Sellbrite product condition to eBay's condition. For example, this particular eBay category has 3 different types of new conditions: new with tags, new without tags, and new with defects. We have to choose how we want products to be listed on eBay. Let's choose new with tags, since all the items we sell have tags on them. That means if a product has a condition of new in Sellbrite, when we list it to eBay, the listing will show up with the condition new with tags. Additionally, we can fill in item specifics for this eBay category. We can take it a step further and map product attributes to these eBay item specifics. Product attributes are the fields of data that are stored in the product. Remember back to the Edit Product page when we looked at product data, such as description and brand. Those fields are the product attributes. The first column displays the eBay item specifics. The second column is a drop-down menu of all of the product attributes that exist in your products. For example, eBay has the item-specific brand. Sellbrite also has the product attribute brand, so the software has automatically mapped the product attribute to the eBay item specific. This means Sellbrite will place the product's brand into the listing's item specific field. If you don't want to have a product attribute mapped, then you can always enter a value in the third column. For example, if you know the brand is the same for all your products, then you can enter the value into that field. Let's go ahead and enter the word Sellbrite into this field because all of the products have a Sellbrite brand. We also need to fill out these other required item specifics: size men's, size type, and style. This is where mapping to product attributes comes in handy. We will select the product attribute size variations for size men's, the custom attribute size type for size type, and style of shirt for style. That's it. Those are all of the settings that you need to fill in for this particular category. As a reminder, these options will change depending on the eBay category. Additionally, you can also see additional options by clicking the Advanced Options toggle at the top or bottom of your page. Let's go ahead and click Save and Continue to move to the next step. Step 4. Review and Publish. Once you click the Save and Continue button, Sellbrite generates a draft listing for you to review. All you have to do is select the checkbox next to the draft listing and click the Publish to eBay button to publish the listings. But before we publish our listings, let's take a look at listing products in bulk and review this listing process one more time. Start by going to the All Products page. Let's go ahead and filter our products again to see those products that are not listed on eBay and that have a quantity. We also want to make sure we are listing products in the T-shirts Sellbrite product category. It looks like there are 3 products that fit the description, so we can select the checkbox at the top of the page to select all 3 at once and click the List Products on Channel button and select eBay. And there we go. Drafts have now been created, and Sellbrite has remembered all of the settings that we created when we listed the first product in this Sellbrite product category, T-shirts. If we click on the title of one of these draft listings, we can see the actual settings that have been applied to the listing. Here, we can see all of the shipping, payment, and category options have been added to the listing as a template. Templates are channel specific and are created when you list a product to a channel. You can make multiple templates if you want different options. For instance, we actually have 2 shipping templates, one that we created together and another that was created beforehand. For this particular item, let's use the other shipping option. All we have to do is click on the drop-down menu to change the template type to $2.99 shipping template. Sellbrite will now update the listing and apply the options from that template to this listing. Once a template is applied, the template is attached to the listing. So if you want to make changes to the templates or make any changes to the Edit Product Data pages that are mapped to a template, then the listing automatically gets updated. If you want to make a specific change to a section of your listing that has a template applied, then you can go ahead and select the option Do Not Use Template. Let's go ahead and do that for the Category and Format section. Once the template is unassigned, the information that was added to the listing by the template still exists in the listing, but now the listing fields are editable so that we can make any necessary changes. This listing looks good to go. Let's publish all of our draft listings to eBay. We can click back to Listings Manager in the top left-hand side to go back to our eBay draft listings. Let's select all of the draft listings and click Publish to eBay. Sellbrite will contact eBay and publish these listings to eBay, and these listings should be made live within a few minutes. We just went through the steps of listing products to eBay using templates. Remember, this process is the same for all the marketplaces where Sellbrite can list, which are Amazon, Jet, Walmart, and Etsy, although some of the information may be different. Let's take a look at how to list to the shopping carts, Shopify, BigCommerce, and WooCommerce using presets. Creating listings using presets. For our shopping cart sales channels, Shopify, BigCommerce, and WooCommerce, you can build listings without first setting your default settings, and they can be modified with presets. Presets work similarly to templates, but they do not stay attached to your listing, meaning if you edit your product data later on, those changes won't automatically push to the channel. You can think of them more as a one-time use to modify a listing. With that said, let's go back to the All Products page. Let's use the same filters as before, but this time we will select Is Not Listed on Shopify with a quantity of 1 and exist in the t-shirt category. Let's click the checkbox next to the product, hit the List Products on Channel button, and select Shopify as my channel. Sellbrite created a draft listing for me to Shopify. At this point, you could technically publish this listing to Shopify. All of the core product attributes for this product were ported into the draft Shopify listing. But let's first take a look at the listing details. Let's click on the title of the listing to see the information that was pulled from the product. It looks like the product title, price, images, and description were all added to this listing. So yep, it looks ready to publish. But if you wanted to modify this listing with more details or add some HTML formatting to the description, then you can create a listing preset to modify the listing. Let's go ahead and create one. Click on the Settings tab in the top right-hand corner of the application. Then click on the Listing Presets section and choose to create a new listing preset for Shopify. In this listing preset, there are 4 sections we can choose to modify. In the template section, you can add an HTML template for the description or add your own content. You can also map product attributes to the title or the description fields in this section. This is similar to the process we use for the item specifics in the eBay category template. Let's add the product attributes name, brand, and price to the title field, and let's do the same for the description field. We will also want to add the product attribute description. It looks like it's been added for us because we want to make sure that the product description gets added to any Shopify listing we apply this preset to. Also, we can add static information to this Shopify description. Let's add Made with Love because I want this to be in all of my product descriptions on Shopify. That should take care of the template section. In the inventory section, you can make out-of-stock listings still available for sale. From the price section, you can format the pricing of the listings to mark it up or mark it down by a certain percentage. Let's go ahead and mark it up by 10% based on the product price in Sellbrite. You can even format how metadata gets sent to Shopify. Depending on the channel, each setting will be different. We have filled out the options in this preset, so now let's save it. We can now use the preset on the draft listing. So let's apply the listing preset to this draft listing. It looks like it has been applied, and we can click on the listing to confirm those details. Now we can click Publish to Shopify, and within a few minutes, this listing will be active on Shopify. Now, just as a double check, let's go ahead and see if our listings are live. It looks like my Shopify listings got published without any problems. Let's check eBay. It looks like one of the eBay listings came back with an error. Let's take a look. I'm going to click on the title of the listing to see the edit listing page. It looks like we left a field blank. We can make a quick change and click Publish again. And success. It looks like the listing is now live. And that's it. We went over the process of selecting your products, creating draft listings, saving channel settings as templates, building presets, and publishing. This should give you a good understanding of how to create listings through Sellbrite. To go deeper into the process for adding custom attributes to your listings, managing variations listings, or etc., check out our help center at support.sellbrite.com to get more of that specific information. With that said, let's go ahead and take some of your questions.